Okay, Braden, let's look at your offensive progression. Really, I just want to see if you're making defined moves. So here's the first move. We're going to watch it in its entirety and then go from there. So here's the move, and now I just want you to see this shot and look at your reaction. And tell me, if you're a coach, would you play that person? Now, let's come back from the start. The first thing I want to show you is this. That left foot has to be forward, and it's not. Second thing is, once you watch the move, you're going to find out that the jab step has no movement. It just has a leg, and that's it. And he's right there with you. And then at that point, you have nothing. Technically, if you watch your feet, you actually kind of travel. So you come in here, and you go 1, 2, there's nothing there, and then you jump off the ground, and then you switch. So, and it's just kind of a throw up, and you're falling away. So, just not a good move. Let's go to the second move. Okay, here's the second move. I'm liking it better. You come in, you catch it on the front foot, your head's around, that's nice. You're not completely squared. Again, that left foot needs to be forward. Ball's a little low. See how low it is? Is at your knee? It needs to come up into the pocket. And then you raise up and shoot it. And that's nice. Still a little low, but he gets back to you a little bit, but that's nice. Square up. That's good work. Here's the third move. Uh-oh, excuse me. Hold on. All right, third move. You come in. Again. This may have messed up a little bit. It did. I'm going to move you forward. Here we go. I'm going to move you forward to the next move. Here we go. There. Boom. Square. Let's look at the big step. It's a good size step. I like it. I wish you'd have gotten to the elbow, but you get him moving in front of you. The crossover, Blair does a great job of dropping his back foot. Right here, I wish you were still bent over, and then he would still think you're going to drive. But because you went sideways, you're able to get it off. So it actually is a pretty nice move. The other thing I'd say is let's get that ball a little bit more on the side of your head. But the move overall was nice. You notice when you take the big step, get them committed, it gives you the ability to create more moves, right? Create more separation. So being technical and sound is important. Here we are on the left side of the floor looking at the basket. And again, you've got to get the ball in a shooting position with your wrist bent. That ball should be up in that area. Because now, once you move the ball, he's going to have the ability to see what you're doing. So as we go, watch the ball. You see it come up? By the time you pull it into a shooting position, watch. He sees it, and he gets right back to you. And that's the reason the ball has to be in the pocket. Because when you're here, look at the movement. Hold on. Okay, so something that you don't think is, not that you don't think is important, but focusing on the small details, those two red lines are the distance that ball has to move before you can get it into a shooting position, a position to really go up with it. And so watch. It comes up, it comes up, it comes up, it comes up, and now you can start to shoot the ball. And the minute you start to shoot it, he's there. That's why I'm saying if it started in that position, that ball gets off without a chance. So we've got to work on getting the ball into the pocket. And then jumping forward, as you can see, you're inside the three-point line. And that's going to always get blocked. You got to go up and down behind the three-point line. Okay, here's your last move. I think I wish we had caught this a little early. I think what happened is we caught it at the end. The ball is in a much better position at the beginning of it. And you can see, I'm going to show you why he blocks the shot, because overall it's not bad at all. Okay, what you're going to see is the ball's in a good position once you come off this whirl right there. I'd love to have your hand behind the basketball in a shooting position, wrist cocked. but he's still moving, and you don't give him a chance to slow down. And see the ball shift? The minute it shifts, he knows you're getting ready to do something, and he steps with you and knows what's going on. But here's the deal. Right here, you're in good shape. I like that. His feet are crossing. You're right where you need to be. The only thing that gives you the problem is the thing we discussed right before he came in. Once that right foot hits the ground, that ball has to be over your head. And when it hits the ground, it's not over your head. So that's really what we need to work on. That ball should be where that green line intersects. And then he has no chance to block this. But by the time we watched it earlier, you set and then start your shot, he can block it. So that's what we have to work on. 2, I like the position and the technique. You did a good job on that. We need to see that in games. 1 dribble pull-up, shot fakes, that type of deal. But all we really need to do is keep the ball in the pocket, and when that right foot hits the ground, that the ball's over your head, and I think you're going to be ready. All right? Good work.